Hey guys, sorry, I was getting a few things fixed and ready for you guys, and we're gonna get started. Hey Beast, glad you're here. Hey Tomb, I'm gonna wash my hands. Got my coffee. I need coffee. All right. Always wash your hands when you're cooking and preparing in the kitchen. Yes, hello again, babe. How is everybody today? Yes, coffee. I have not had enough coffee. Ever enough coffee. We're gonna be doing some awesome mango habanero jelly. It was requested by Miss Pretty and Green, and I get to try it in my new jam and jelly maker that my wonderful husband got me for my birthday. I'll give you guys a new preview of it. So here it is. We're gonna try it out. It's supposed to basically kind of like a crock pot type thing. You put everything in it. It does all the temperatures. Yes, it is, Jack. How you doing? But I was saying that you put everything in it. It does the temperature, it does the stirring, it does the mixing, and it does everything without having to think. The only downside is I can't make as big a batch in it. I don't think you can make a big batch. So we're gonna try it. But it takes about, from what I've read, about 21 to 25 minutes. So while that's going, we're gonna do a couple other things in between and get some things going. So I've kind of pre-measured everything minus the peppers. So all we got to do is cut the peppers, get those chopped and drained because the peppers do have extra juice. So we're going to chop those. We need red peppers, orange peppers, and then I have my own fresh habaneros out of my garden. So we're going to work with those. That's great. Have you gotten coffee, Jack? Because I have my coffee. And I have it in my awesome Zelda mug. I love my Zelda mug. I know, I don't know where she is. I'm a little bummed. And we have mangoes. Can't have mango jelly without the mangoes. And I didn't want to pre-cut it because if you pre-cut things, sometimes they kind of get mushy, and we don't want to do that. So I'm going to kind of push you down so you can see that we're cutting. Oh, and you can see my coffee. I'm in an anime day. Got Sailor Moon. Got my Zelda. It's not really anime, but you know. So we're going to get to cutting, and I like my knives. If you don't know how to cut peppers, I always cut the tops off. You need, so once I get this all cut and in the maker, I'm gonna give you guys the recipe for it. There's Pretty and Green. We just started. I have everything pre-measured out, and we're getting the peppers cut because that's what's left. You need to de-seed the peppers. Oh, Jack, you'll start drinking coffee. Don't worry. Thanks. I love my shirt too. All right, so you need to, is this finely chopped? So I'm going to chop it, and then I'm going to basically puree it because we need to drain the juice, or it's going to make your jelly really runny. So we're going to chop the peppers. I'm not going to be really picky about it because I have a Ninja, and I'm going to chop those, and then I'm going to strain it as well. So here's my little Ninja, my small one. I'm going to toss those in. So the last time I made my jalapeno jelly, we did the same thing and strained it. I did not strain my pineapple jelly, which still came out, but it wasn't as firm. So it still came out really good, but it wasn't as firm as I would like it. Thanks. They're my Pioneer Woman. I love Pioneer Woman. She has really good stuff. So I have a lot of her in my kitchen. And I like knives. Knives are great. Cutting, stabbing. I mean, what? Thanks. I don't know what this is. I like colorful things in my kitchen. Okay. So same with the orange. I have smaller orange peppers. It doesn't matter if you do. Oh, that's my butter. Whoops. My butter wanted to jump in sooner. And I'll explain while I have butter in this because I found a really helpful tip about the butter. That I should have been using a lot sooner. Okay. So I might be throwing the habaneros in with the rest of these. I'm gonna move my butter so it's out of my way. Foot-long swords are also really great. So the smaller ones that I just did because they're easier to deseed and chop. And I wanted more red pepper than I did orange in this one, just because red is more vibrant. And you can add basically any color pepper you want. Red, orange, yellow, green. And like I said, you're gonna be pureeing this because it wants it pretty much finely chopped. If you don't have something like a food processor or a Ninja, you're going to be spending a little bit more time cutting and chopping it down, unless you want those really big chunks in there. I am going to use the top of the red pepper. So I pulled the stem out. I'm going to tap and pull the seeds that are in it out. When you're in the kitchen, you are going to be pulling and using your hands. Don't be afraid. Like I said, since I'm going to be finely chopping this, I'm not too concerned. I'm going to leave those for the habaneros that I'm going to be chopping soon. And yes, you all are probably going to laugh at me because I do. Oh, gee, we're making mango habanero jelly. It was requested by Pretty and Green. So I've done some research. I've done, there's different ways to make it, but I'm making it in my new jelly and jam maker, which does all the work minus the prep work. If it did the prep work, that would be amazing. But then again, that's pretty much what stores are for. Okay, so I have my Ninja, right? And this is where it gets a little loud. So you guys are going to have to bear with me. You need a towel. So I don't have to keep running back and forth for paper towels. Okay. I need to plug my Ninja in. And it will get just a tad bit loud, so you'll have to excuse me. Life is loud, Jack. Yes, he's always my taste tester. All right, so we're gonna chop this. And like I said, we need to strain the extra juice because that extra juice is not accounted for in the recipe, and we don't want that because it makes the jelly more runny than it's supposed to. And we still have the mangoes too. So yeah, we have that. Okay, so I've finally chopped these down and you can see all that extra juice in there. So I have this strainer that I have. And I'm gonna take it to the sink because I really don't want the extra juice. I'm not gonna do anything with it. And I'm gonna strain it and bring it back. I'm gonna set this in here. I don't know if you can see it from over there, but all the extra juice we have. That's coming out. All right, so I have a cup that I'm gonna keep the peppers in until we get the habaneros and the mangoes done. Because we do still have to cut the mangoes and the habaneros. But I have the extra red peppers that we still have to get done. Why did you wake up to people screaming, Jack? It doesn't sound good. Okay, so when I work with really hot peppers, I think I have a seed or something on me. I work with gloves because if you worked with jalapenos, which jalapenos are spicy, or habaneros, the oils tend to stick to your skin. And when you touch your face or anything else with that hot oil that's stuck to your skin, that shit burns. So I'm not about that life. So I wear gloves so I can just pull it right off. And I don't have to worry about not really well washing my hands multiple times. And we're good. So these are fresh habaneros out of my garden. Yes, I grew them. I love growing things. If y'all don't know, I have 7 chickens. So habaneros fresh out of my garden. It says to de-seed them. I'm not going to. We're going to make this a spicy, and sweet, super sweet jelly. Because you can do so much with jellies, especially these kind of jellies. You don't just have to put them on toast and stuff. You can cook with them. You can marinate with them. And I think that's the route she was going. So I put them in the Ninja food processor. Taking the gloves off, by the way. See, done. Now I can touch things. We're good. And now I have the mangoes. So we're going to cut the mangoes. Okay, we're good. This is how this works. I do have to peel them though. Bummer. Because I don't want the skins. You don't want skins. Yes, that's one reason why I wear the gloves. I don't want to deal with the spice. So we need to peel the mangoes. Just a basic peeler, you can peel everything off. It's quicker for me, and apparently with all the butters and stuff I make, I peel them. So see, peels like an apple. I say that, and then it doesn't peel very easily. You can let them fully ripen where they're soft and stuff, but I like them a little not ripe because then they're easier to peel and cut. And of course, they're going in the they're going to be jelly, so they're going to cook down and all the sugars and stuff. So it's fine. I'm fine. But I don't want the skins. I don't want the skins for the jelly. Oh, Jack, no worries. If y'all could see how much jellies and jams and caramel I have, yeah, I could literally probably eat a jar a day for the rest of the year and still have some. So, but they're all different flavors. Though the caramel, I probably couldn't just eat 1 jar a day. That shit's good. I'm really kind of addicted. I debated making some more. The only reason why I like doing this is because I don't have to waste, you know, that fruit that's going bad, those vegetables that are going bad. It's just how I am. I've been looking at the tomatoes. I'm like, oh crap, something's about to go bad. So I've been doing research about tomato soup. And you know, they're getting colder, fall coming. So that's something I'm really researching and looking into. Canning fresh soup, or even, you know, tomato paste, tomato sauce, because why not? Okay, so I'm doing the last mango. This one's a little bit more ripe, which makes it not necessarily hard to peel, but it does. I'm probably gonna get carpal tunnel from all the peeling up fruits. Let me tell you, it does make my forearms super strong. Got a grip like no other. Ugh. Like I said, it doesn't make it harder to peel, but the peeler does get stuck a little bit easier. Be like those fruit stand people, just freaking peels it in 3 seconds. I need to learn their secret. I do want freaking some lovely fruit. Okay, so we have the mangoes peeled. I need to make it to where I'm not gonna lose my fingers. So we're gonna cut the mangoes. We're gonna dice them. They are gonna be pureed, well, not pureed, finely chopped too. I'm not flexing. I haven't been to a gym in, oh Lord, I don't know how long. If you've never cut a mango, I suggest you research it and look for it. The pits are a pit to cut, but get as much as you can off. Pits. It's the pits. I'm gonna do probably, depending on the mangoes, probably 2.5 mangoes. I'm gonna throw it in the food processor as well to get it finely chopped. And I'm also gonna strain the juice. Mangoes are very juicy. I don't want that extra juice messing with the consistency of the jelly. Mango is very good, and I love mango, I have realized, with tahini. It is delicious. All right, I can probably get a little bit more mango in here. I've got some skin that's still on the mango. All right, so this one is a little full for the Ninja. And we're gonna go ahead. I've got mango on my hand, so I don't wanna, it's gonna get complicated. Mango is good. I love mango flavor. Okay, ready? Mind you, this has the red pepper and the habanero in it. So finely chopped, it's gone down. Honey Badger, how you doing? We are making mango habanero jelly. I lost my train of thought. Okay. So I need to strain the juice of this and the peppers. About to get some stickiness. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna press some of the juices out. There we go. I love this strainer. It is the best. So just getting those extra juices, the mango juice, mainly the pepper juice. I can smell the habaneros. Yes. So squeeze as much juice as you can out, because like I said with jelly, you don't want that extra juice from the fruit because it will mess with the consistency of your jelly. It's like clinging to the strainer. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So I got the juice from that out. I'm going to put it in the cup that I have sitting here for when it's ready to go in. I'm going to finish with chopping up this mango, and then we'll be ready to put everything in the jelly maker. Then you guys won't have to stare at me anymore. Well, stare at me just chopping, I should say. And the chickens are cruising by the back door. Chickens were mad at me because I thought it was going to rain yesterday, so we locked them up. Because then they kind of run frantic, like they don't know what has happened. Something happened, Honey Badger, that I don't know about. Do appreciate you guys all stopping by for Savory Sundays. All right, getting this mango going. I hate mango pits. They're just a pit. Pun intended. Is everyone at least having a good morning? It looks like, hey Zeta, how you doing? Look who came by. You want some mango habanero jelly? I'm cooking it. What you been up to, Zeta? Honey Badger, how far have you gotten in Dishonored? Pretty and Green, you didn't get a win last night, did you? Catching up on everybody. Throw that in there. I think I might just stick with 2 mangoes because this is a smaller batch. I don't want to overdo the flavors. Well, do I? I don't know. Maybe I do. You just found the girl. I mean, you're far, but you're not far. So I get what you're saying. Okay, so we've cut that up. I'll wash my hands. I have mango all over this handle, so I'm gonna wipe this handle off. So that's making a mess. Cooking is always messy. The best way you cook is when you make a mess. Okay, we're gonna finish pureeing this, adding it, and then we will start putting everything in the maker. Some of the mango doesn't want to go down. Okay, so since this one is not as ripe, it's not as juicy, so I'm not going to really worry about it. Yeah, it's not as juicy. So that's fine. Less straining. Okay, so we're going to put all that in the sink. We have some, no, we've still got some juice. A lot of juice. So I strained some of that out. It's not as much juice, but it's fine. Hey, Natso. Yes, when you're cooking and making a mess, that's when it's best in the kitchen. Okay, so we have our ingredients. And once I get it in the jelly maker, I'll go through all the ingredients in the recipe. Or I'll go through it with you as we go. I'll do both. How about that? I know, Zeta Man's here, and then he got quiet. All right. Throw that in there. We don't need that. I'm done with the Ninja, so we'll move that out of our way. Okay. Kind of. So I'll turn it so you can see it really quick. There's this awesome jelly maker that my husband got me for my birthday. He's fantastic. What up, Zeta? So in a sense, it's like a crock pot. You prep it, set it, and forget it, and it does literally all the work. I'm really excited about it. I don't know if you can double recipes because it does small batches from what I understand. So I'm learning. I've been really tempted to try it before Savory Sundays, but I wanted to do it here where you all can do it with me. Yes, it's a jelly and jam maker. It doesn't do butters, so the butters, but that's fine. I love doing butters in my crock pot, so that's perfectly fine with me because I can tweak them, and the longer you cook the butters, the more flavor they have, so I'm perfectly fine with that. But this stirs it, cooks it, does the temperature completely right, and I'm all for that. All for it. Okay. So here we go. You guys ready? I gotta get my picture. Sorry. So what we do, we take the lid off first. Gotta take the lid off, guys. That's the first step. Can't put stuff in it without it. I know, I didn't know they were a thing either. So there is this family on YouTube that I follow. I'm a big fan. I like to grow things. I like animals. If y'all don't know that about me, you're about to know. Thank you, Natso. I really appreciate that. I'm working off my laptop streaming in the kitchen, so it's hard to multitask because I'm used to multiple screens. So I grow things in my garden, and I'm learning tips on that. And I also have 7 chickens. I get lots of eggs from them. But these people that I watch on YouTube have a massive garden, and they have a giant farm. And when they were getting things from their garden, and of course they can a lot of their things, and they make jellies and stuff out of them. I was watching them, and they had one of these. I didn't know that this thing was a thing. So I did research into it, and it is apparently very, very popular because it's very hard to get. Apparently now with COVID, everyone wants to do it. But after researching my birthday, right around my birthday, one was available, and my husband got it for me. So I was excited. Zeta, we've been good. How have you been? Okay, so the first step, you have to sprinkle your pectin on the bottom of it. And this calls for 3 tablespoons, evenly sprinkled at the bottom. Of course, I will still make the jellies on stovetop every once in a while, so you guys at home, if you want to do this, you can. So I'm going to evenly sprinkle 1 tablespoon. 2, and the 3rd one. Okay, so we have that done. So remember how I said, oh, I didn't take this out. Can't add the blade. With this, it's a little bit different than doing it on the stovetop. So we add the pectin first, right? And then you're gonna add all of your peppers and mangoes. So we're gonna evenly distribute it as best we can throughout this whole maker. So I have my little spatula to kind of make sure I get all of it out. Now I really finely chopped it because some people like chunks, some people don't. And I really wanted it finely food processed, so the flavors really come out, and I can really smell that habanero. Like I said, I wish this was smell-o-vision. So I'm just gonna kind of spread it out in there. I'm gonna move these to the sink, and I'll show you what it looks like here in just 1 second. We all trying to live our best life. Okay, so now that we've put that in there, we're gonna add the vinegar because the habaneros are in there. Oh no, someone's trying to escape. And then, so what I have, hang on. Okay, so what I have added, we've done the pectin on the bottom. We've done the peppers. We're gonna add apple cider vinegar. It's 2/3 of a cup on top of all of this. So we're gonna put this on top. I plugged this in too, by the way. Okay. And then my butter ran away. So what I have learned, and what I should have learned after doing some research, is if you remember all the times I've done it on the stovetop, is it foamed, my jellies have foamed really bad. And I've had to really stir and watch because you have to activate the pectin by heat. I have now learned that if you add a tiny bit of butter, it helps with that foaming part of the jelly. So you're gonna add 1/4 of a teaspoon into the jelly maker. And if you're doing it on stovetop, you can do the same thing. Just a little bit of butter helps with that foam, and it also decreases the amount of leftover foam that you have to strain from the top of any jellies that you make. Yeah, Zeta, we miss having you around. So this is a mango habanero jelly. Yes, you can do it with peanut butter and jelly. I do have a watermelon jelly that would go fantastic with peanut butter and jelly. I am going to be hopefully making a strawberry banana jam that would go great with peanut butter and jelly. I can make anything that you would like to see. Zeta, you are more than welcome to request anything. I have made so much. I have an apple butter. I have a peach mango butter. I have a peach butter. I have bourbon caramel sauce. So if you have something that you would like me to try and make, I am always willing to try. This is a request from Pretty and Green that I'm making. I'm always willing to make anything. Yes, a watermelon jelly. It literally tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Okay. So we are now going to turn this on. So we've added the pectin, the peppers, the vinegar, and the butter. So I'm learning this as I go. We're going to figure this out. We are not making jam because this says jam or jelly. We're going to turn on the jelly, and it's going to cook for 25 minutes. Okay. So we're going to turn it on, push the jelly because it's plugged in, and we're going to hit enter. And it's turning. So this is really cool. You guys got to see this. So this is what it does. See, it mixes it. After about 4 minutes, I'm going to hear some beeping, and that's when we're going to add the sugar. So this is really cool. It's really cool. Yes. So my apple butter is like one of my really favorites. I've given it out to family, and that's when they're all like, you should sell this. And then people started telling me, you should sell this. I'm trying. I just need people to try it, and they would really get hooked. So when this beeps in about 4 minutes, we slowly add the sugar. I will tell you the ingredients now. You can do this on stovetop, but for the jelly maker, it is 3 tablespoons of the pectin powder. It is 1 large red pepper, 4 small of the orange peppers. You can get a large orange pepper. That is completely up to you. It's about 4 ounces of habanero peppers or 4 to 5 habanero peppers, depending on how hot you want it. That is completely up to you. And then it is 2/3 cup of apple cider vinegar, 1/2 teaspoon of butter, and then it's only going to be 2 cups of sugar. So there's not a ton of sugar in this, guys. Y'all are all about me about my sugar. And my sugar. All right, my sugar. Get over my sugar. Yes, so Pretty and Green and Natto and Toom, and usually when Hello Jimmy is here, they have all sampled my jellies and jams, and I love and adore them for them because they've been brave enough to try it, even though it's good. It's not that much sugar. I can actually make less, what are they called? So less sugar jellies, and I'm gonna put the lid on. So in about 2 minutes, it's gonna go down. And during that time, guys, I'm gonna go back, and I do make extracts, and I wanted to show you. So remember how we made these August 23rd, right? And about every week we go back and we tip them. So I don't know if you can see the color. This is the lemon extract. It takes about 6 to 8 weeks, guys. But you can already see the extract is, oh, look, you can see me, is turning. The orange is even better. Where's my camera? You can see it. It's amazing, and it's so pretty. I will not open these to smell them. I will not mess with them. They are sealed if anyone wants them, but they're doing amazing. And while we wait for the jelly to go off here in about 2 minutes, I was gonna do some cinnamon ones. And then after we add the sugar, I have one more thing I wanna try with you guys, because I don't want you just to sit here and stare at me for 21 minutes, you know. I was gonna do some cinnamon extracts. So cinnamon smells delicious. So same thing, we're gonna put some cinnamon sticks in a bottle, right? Where's my, oh, there it is. I've got my little strainer, right? Where's my alcohol? Got our vodka. Yeah, who doesn't like vodka? And then we're just gonna fill the bottle, right? My sugar waiting to go in. So we're just gonna fill the bottle. Ah, crap. Okay, so that's the timer. Now, since you guys can see, it's already heating up. We're just gonna slowly add the sugar evenly. And I've already pre-measured it out, the 2 cups of sugar. And now we're just gonna cover it. It's gonna mix it. And basically after 21 more minutes or until the jam maker beeps again, and we're gonna be done. And that's it. It does the rest on its own. I don't have to do anything. I already pre-measured it in. But anyway, back to the cinnamon extract. So we're gonna fill this up. Okay. I think I have enough for one more. So same thing. It's gonna sit and it's gonna ferment basically, and you're gonna have homemade cinnamon extract. They're really easy to make. So that's one. It's not that much sugar. Jeez. Y'all, I'll show you. So I wanna get the pretty cinnamon sticks. The pretty cinnamon sticks. it won't fit. Shove it in. I mean, that's what she said. Okay, so we got the cinnamon sticks in. I may or may not have enough. Do we have enough? We don't. I'm gonna have to get the other bottle, but I don't want to leave you guys here. Let me recycle this. Note to self, make sure you cappuccino baby. No, it's cinnamon, cinnamon extract. And then a couple weeks ago, I made orange and lemon extract. They're still kind of fermenting. I do have to get a little bit extra. So I will do that, but it's out in the garage and I don't want to walk all the way out there and leave you guys here on stream. So I will finish that here in a bit. We have about 18 minutes. This one shouldn't take very long. I did want to experiment with you guys to make something that is non-edible because I do have to water bath the jars here in a minute for this. I would make vanilla, but vanilla bean is really expensive. And until I see people really interested in wanting it, then I won't go into vanilla. For just two vanilla beans, it is about $9. I have not made vanilla. If I have people interested in it or wanting it, then I will. Because once it's made and I can ship it to them, it will take, yeah, I do need to get more bottle. How have you been, Cappuccino Baby? So I have already pre-water bath these small jars. This is not edible. Please, no one, if you purchase it, do not. It is expensive. Do not eat what I'm about to make next. So I have done some research. I want to try it, especially for you ladies. With the holidays coming up, I would like to experiment and try and make some sugar scrubs. I know even you gentlemen can even use them. They are great for exfoliation. They are great for whatever. I have pre-measured this out because guess what, guys? It uses sugar. Everybody knows I love sugar. I swear I should change my name to SageRage at this point because everyone knows that I use sugar. You don't eat this one though. I have found a new way to use all the sugar without eating it. You should be super proud of me. So this calls for 3 cups of sugar. It's not edible. Correct, Zeta. You don't eat this. You get to rub this on your skin and exfoliate and smell delicious. This is going to be a coconut vanilla sugar rub. So this is going to be super simple. Let me make sure I get you the correct ingredients. It is 3 cups of sugar, 1 cup of coconut oil. I have already pre-warmed up the coconut oil, so it is liquid. It comes unrefined and it's usually solid, so please keep that in mind. You can get it at any basic grocery store. So it's super simple to make, super quick to make, and I will be using gloves because, yes, I don't want that. The little 4-ounce glasses, it's super easy. Stop it with the sugar. At least it's not edible. You won't get diabetes. Okay, Jack, no problem. And then it's super simple. If you have essential oils in your house, you can do anything with that, or you can use stuff from your kitchen pantry. It's super cool. I've done a little bit of research, but enough to know that it's great. And I wanted to go and see what we could do outside of cooking, but you're still using cooking things in your kitchen. So this is the coconut oil. I lost my train of thought again. I've warmed it up. You can see it's kind of cooling off a little bit. And then It's the vanilla extract. It's literally that simple, and sugar. I've already water bathed those jars. That's why I want to get it done really quick so that we can water bath the jars for the jelly, which is already being awesome. I'll show you guys really quick. So I don't know if you can see through the glass. It is turning it. It is heating it. I have to literally do nothing. It's turning out awesome. So let me grab some gloves because I don't want to stick my hands in the sugar scrub that you guys are going to be hopefully using because I've already water bathed and disinfect the jars that are going. Your skin will not get diabetes. It'll be nice and exfoliated. Okay. It's not a diabetes scrub. You know what? I've also looked up salt scrubs and salt baths. So I'm getting there too, y'all. Plus, if I put the gloves on, I won't re-disinfect the jars. You're welcome. Okay, so I have the jars. So it is, I already have the sugar. I have the measuring cup for the oil. Look, you can either eat the sugar or you can rub yourself down with the sugar. Your choice, but I found a way to use all the sugar. Have a measuring cup for the oil. Okay. Like I said, I've already, because it comes in a solid form, and we just need 1 cup of it. And who doesn't love coconut oil? It's really good for your skin. And you can get it at your local grocery store. It's usually, oddly enough, in the cooking aisle. So I'm just going to dump it into the sugar. Yeah. Okay. And then it calls for 2 to 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract, oddly enough. So basically, if you already have the coconut oil, I have it because I use it for my chocolates. I'm only going to do 2, and it looks really cool because it's separating from the oils. Okay. And then you're just going to mix it. Mix it all. Get your hands in there. Get them grubby. There's a pumpkin spice. There's brown sugar, sugar scrubs. We have about 11 minutes left on the, it smells amazing. This sugar scrub smells amazing. She didn't tell me that. I thought I'd just try something out the norm. I mean, it's still things out of my pantry. Things that, it smells great. Holy crap, it smells like a tropical freaking sugar scrub. Okay, so there's your sugar scrub. Like I said, I've already water bathed the jars. So I'm just going to fill the jars really quick. I don't know how.
If you skip the milk,
I do have my jar filler, so I'm going to do that. That way it doesn't go everywhere.
Guess what?
I think it made more than what it told me it was going to make. It told me to make about 6 4-ounce jars.
Ew.
And I think it made more than that.
What would you do if you know?
So I'm doing all the new things today, guys. But like I said, if you guys could smell my kitchen. It smells amazing between the vanilla coconut scrub and the jelly, which is now boiling and being turned. Which the jelly has 9 minutes. This is why I wanted to do something in between, so you're not just staring at me.
No, you know what?
Teaming Up Tuesdays is coming up as well. I'm excited for that. And Thursday, I'm even more excited about because I had an awesome idea. Holy crap! Okay, I'm gonna have to water bath some more jars because it made more than what they told me it would. Which is good for you guys, because if you want more or to purchase more and give it out as gifts, you definitely can. Or if you just want to keep it for yourself, I mean, I wouldn't blame you. Okay, so I'm going to have to definitely wash this off because I'm going to need it for the jelly.
Hi, Gamma.
All right. Take my gloves off. I will set the rest of this sugar scrub aside. I know. My kitchen is constantly smelling good. Okay, let me get the lids for these. Which I also pre-water bath, so you guys didn't have to sit through that. So there you go. Homemade coconut vanilla sugar scrub. I'm super proud of that. As simple as it was, too, guys. And what's funny is there's some on my counter, and I can literally try it right now.
Whoa, the
Okay, got 2 more, and then we have 7 minutes, so I should have time to pre-water bath the other ones, the other cans for the jelly. There we go. All right. Oh, look at this. So I have some sugar scrub right here. I'm going to do it over here. Oh, it is awesome. Sugar scrub is amazing.
Good try, and I get it.
I like it. But I am going to wash it off. I am going to wash the funnel that I need for the jelly. Okay. So we got the funnel washed. My hands are clean again. I'm going to wash this counter and start water bathing. Spray the counter down. Because I've got sugar all over it. I will bring you guys with me to water bath. Oh, I already have the jars over there. Haha. Because that's smart and just forgot. Okay, so for those of you that are new or don't remember, you need to water bath your cans to disinfect them. We have 5 minutes left. Sorry about the loud noise. Even though the cans are new, you always want to be sure to disinfect any bacteria out, because if you put your cans.
You know what game I'm playing?
I've been boiling the water this whole time, and it's boiled down, and we're running out of water. So I have my teapot to make sure I can add more. All right. So we're gonna water bath these really quick. They just need to boil for about 1 to 2 minutes. And also make sure that the jars are hot and ready, because you don't want to put hot jelly, jam, or butter in a cold jar. It can crack your jar. Okay. And make sure you have a towel next to your pan to put it on. You don't want to put it on just a flat, hard counter. You can crack your jar as well. So we have 3 minutes left, and you can see the jelly maker. It is boiling now. It's in the last stage. I'm super excited about that. I literally haven't had to do anything. Super duper excited. Wow, that's an up-looking part I didn't want you to look up my nose at. So while those are boiling, coffee got a little cold. That's okay. Since Zeta got on the topic, that website that Natso has been awesome to post is not just a website to, one, you can look at what I have to purchase through donation. It is also, if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions that you would like to see me make on Savory Sundays, feel free to post it there. You can also post suggestions on any of my social media, which is Facebook, Twitter, and IG. IG and Facebook, you can pretty much look me up through SageRage. IG is XX_SageRage _XX, and then Twitter is at Brittany_Sage. And then you can find me through Facebook at SageRage. Please, and Twitch is XX_SageRage_XX. I know it's kind of complicated, but always feel free to look me up. Ask for suggestions there. Gold Z, how are you? We are waiting on the jelly that's almost done. We're making mango habanero. I've made some sugar scrubs. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
Wait, I'm missing.
Time to pull the jars out of the water bath. Well, crap. A console name, my SageRage? No. It's my streamer name. It's also my social media names. We have 1 minute left on the jelly. I'm excited. It says it does about 4 jars, 4 8-ounce jars.
What was the rest? What's that?
So I'm pulling these out of the water bath. All right, so the jam and jelly maker has now officially gone off.
Oh my God!
Hello Jimmy has suggested that there is a magnet that would be easier to pull the lids out of.
Break it. What? Oh no, that's a block. Oh my
I'm
God!
gonna get the lids ready.
That was you.
Make sure all the water is out. So the lids are together. Perfect.
My
Okay.
oh my! No. My auntie candy.
So the jelly is done. We are making mango habanero jelly. I'm confused now. What are you confused about, Goldsy?
Oh my god, dude, I just split so many seeds in half.
So SageRage is my streaming name. It is basically how you can find me on social media as well.
What's this for? It looks super like
I'm probably not going to give you my real name. Yeah, you can call me SageRage, or you can call me Sage, or you can call me Rage. Is it Pox? Is that how you say your name? We have made mango habanero jelly. It is done in the jams and jelly makers. It looks perfect.
I'm just guess what? You can open
I'm gonna get my ladle.
Okay. If I need
It does look perfect. It looks like it's gonna set perfectly. It smells really good. I'm gonna move it over to my jars.
This is me. My grandpa's house? No, I'm in grandpa's house. What's this next? For the spider.
So the whole thing comes off.
I mean, not spider.
Can someone please help me with that, please?
Outside.
Any of my mods? That'd be great. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Yes, outside.
Fox flags, because that's not something that I want in my stream, not in my chat. I'd really appreciate that.
This is what the funny part is.
If that's something that you want to do in somebody else's chat, that'd be great. But in mine, I really don't appreciate that. Jax, apple butter jelly. So it either has to be apple butter or has to be apple jelly. I already have apple butter. I can try making apple jelly. Bandana. It's a towel. Goldsy, it's a towel for when I'm cooking that I can just wipe my hands on. Yes, Pox Lags, please either pay attention in the stream or ask questions that are relevant.
Security.
Thank you, Toom. I appreciate it. So the stir comes out, and we're going to take that out so we can better sorry, I'm a little thrown off now. Yeah, so I make jellies and butters and jams. Today we made the mango habanero jelly. It's the first time I'm making it in my jelly maker. Usually I make it stovetop. Yes, cappuccino, I love it. If you missed the last ones, I upload them to my YouTube so you can go back and watch them and catch the recipes. Anything that you need. I make caramels, I make it all. So I'm gonna move my jars that are water bathed over and get them in. My handy dandy steamer helps me from making a mess. Oh yeah, it's already, this is gonna be perfect. So the consistency of it is gonna set really nicely. Now you don't have to seal the jars up if you're making this at home. Yes, the people are wild. I really wish that they would just be more respectful of people. But I was saying, if you're making this at home, you do not have to water bath and seal your jars. These can actually be frozen if you want to freeze them, Or you can just literally make it, pop it in your fridge, give it to family, however you want to do it. Now that I've put this in there, the jars are going to be hot. Why is it that when everything tells me the estimation of how much something is going to make, it never comes out to the perfect freaking amount? I even made, so it's supposed to make only 4 8-ounce jars. I water bathed 5 just in case, and I'm starting to wonder if I should have done 6. So this smells amazing. The color has come out. Yes, Cappuccino, I love cooking. I'm more comfortable in the kitchen. I usually do my Savory Sundays later in the evening. We had a family obligation and get together, so I did it a little earlier today. Okay, like maybe 5 will just be perfect. So I did it a little earlier today. If earlier works for you guys, please let me know. I can move my time up. I'm all about you guys in chat.
Wow,
I will be doing more things. I will, of course, still do my jams and jellies, but I'm kind of gearing things more towards food like twice baked macaroni, food that you can actually see and cook at your pace, at your home, and actually eat if you want recipes like that. But I will still make things that you can, of course, get and purchase. So literally, I was right, 5 jars.
It's raining people.
So I love the jam and jar and jelly maker. Yes, the caramel. Oh, I had the jar. I had half a jar that was not fully done, so I'm going to put my lids on. When you do this, the jelly or jam or whichever you're doing is hot, so please be careful. You need the lids tight but not too tight. And the jars are hot. Sharing is carrying. I did not share the caramel. I'm not gonna lie. I had the caramel all to myself. So Jack, you want me, because I already make apple butter. I have a lot of apple butter in stock. Do you want me to try and make apple jelly? Oh, that's hot. Okay, so now that we have, see, the color on these is amazing. Okay, it's kind of hot, but there you go. Would you like me to try and make apple jelly next? Now, mind you, with fall coming, there's an apple pie jelly or jam. I have to look. So now we're going to water bath these to seal them up.
Yes, it did.
So that they have a shelf life in the pantry of 6 to 8 months. Once they are opened, they last 2 to 3 weeks in your fridge. Okay, so their water bathing is going to take about 5 to 6 minutes to water bath to seal them.
What is this bench? You like, you never. No.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying, Cappuccino. So when you seal them, they're good because when they're sealed completely, 6 to 8 months in your pantry, of course, a cool, dry place. If you're putting them somewhere like in your garage where it's hotter, I just keep an eye on it. When you open them and break that seal and they're in your fridge, they're good for 2 to 3 weeks, but of course keep an eye on it, just like you would anything for mold, things like that. But like I've opened an apple butter, had it in my fridge. If it lasts that long, usually the kids go through it, Toon goes through it, less than a week. But family members who haven't gone through it that fast, it's lasted 2 to 4 weeks. Just keep an eye on it. I will definitely look into the apple jelly, and that's something that we can make. It's really easy. Apple pie jelly. Yes, so I've looked at it. I have to make sure it's an apple pie jelly and not a jam. And it's looked really good. So I will look into that. I will definitely post it on my social media, Zeta, and I will let you know if it's a jelly or a jam. But I think either or can be done. And Jack, I will look into the apple pie jelly as well, or the apple jelly for sure. But the sugar scrub is amazing as well. I wanted to do something for you guys and girls. girls specifically, because I know exfoliating, especially with the drier months, is also something that we love to do. And it's everything in your kitchen. Oh yeah, I've done pickles straight from my garden. I have it all. But you guys are what I look to do for you guys. If you ever have suggestions, please let me know. I'm willing and pretty much can do anything. Oh, of course. So we have about 2.5 more minutes on the water bath. You can ask Toom. I was up, I think, at 9 o'clock because I think I watermeloned my kids and family out because I had a watermelon every week. And this last watermelon, nobody wanted it. No one was eating it. And I just couldn't fathom just getting rid of it. So that's why I made more watermelon jelly. I was like, we're doing this. I'm not just going to chunk it. And that's why we have more watermelon jelly. And that's why I said it tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, and it's fantastic. I have seen recipes that I really want to try, like pear jelly, pear jam. There's one I want to try for you adults. There are alcoholic ones. Of course, it doesn't have the alcohol still in it. There is a pina colada jelly that I am totally looking into trying very soon, guys. Pina colada. There is also, hang on, let me see. Where's it at? So,
I think it goes downstairs.
I gotta watch my time.
I'm doing a.
We have a pina. Oh, it's a jam. It's not a jelly. Sorry. It's a pina colada jam. And then there is it's called a Black Forest jam, but it basically is it's cocoa powder, cherries, and then it is a cherry brandy. So that one sounds fantastic as well. And then what is the other one? It had, and then of course you've got like the more tropical ones, but I want to do more research into those. But I meant best. It's fine. For those of you that like sriracha, I don't know how you guys would take this, but what about a strawberry sriracha margarita jam? I'm not a sriracha fan. Please don't hate me, but what are things that you guys would take into consideration about that? Okay, so it is time to pull these out. Now the jelly is still pretty liquefied because it's still hot, and I just water bathed it, but it will cool and solidify. It just takes a couple hours. So if you're doing this at home, don't freak out. It'll take either a couple seconds or about 30 minutes, and you'll start hearing the suction of your cans. They'll pop down. If they do not fully seal, it's fine. Throw it in the fridge, and then you have your own to try. Perfectly fine. There's just a little bit of jelly in the base of this. I want to try it and see how it turned out. Let me grab a spoon. Okay, so this is cooled a little bit, and it is gellifying. So I don't know if you can see, but see, it's not liquid. Okay. It's really good, and it has some heat. It's got a sweetness in the beginning. Holy crap, those habaneros are good. Yep. And then it's gone. Dang, that's good. Yep. Yep. That's definitely got the kick of the heat. I did not almost die, but you can definitely tell. Dang, I grew some good habaneros. One popped. One just sealed. Yep, that's good though. Another one just popped and sealed.
Jason, you use the bathroom?
You guys, upstairs.
You use the bathroom down here.
Up. Excuse my children. They're always near me when I cook in the kitchen because they want whatever I'm making. That'll clear your sinuses. Like I said, you can put it on toast. You can put it on bread. You can, if you want to do peanut butter and jelly, go ahead. It's a great marinara sauce. It's great to marinate with. It's great to put on meats. It's great to do with like crackers and cheese, cream cheese. It's great to do on cheese balls. What is that? Great. Children are great. We have 4 of them. You can pretty much do so many things with it. So don't just think that I'm not going to do a spicy. I didn't almost die. You can do so many things with it. I always love when you guys show up. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate it every single time. The recipe you can find in the stream. If you missed some of the stream or missed last week's, you can always find and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will always upload every week there. That way you can always rewind and get the recipe and see all the other great weeks. I will be using the jam and jelly maker more often. I will be doing more butters as we get further into the colder weeks and months. I'm going to be doing a lot of different things, so it's not just going to be jams and jellies. I'm also going to be doing things that you guys can cook meal-wise. So those recipes will be really good for you guys. So please, if you are looking or you think someone could use those recipes and need some help in the kitchen, you don't have to name names. Send them this way. I'd love to be in the kitchen. I also game. Teaming Up Tuesdays is every Tuesday, usually at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I did not almost die. I love spicy most of the time. Pretty and Green and Tomb are usually my lovely Teaming Up Tuesday volunteers. Twisted usually jumps in there, sometimes my kids. So I have learned that Fall Guys is my biggest rager, hence my name, SageRage. Do not almost die. You know what? You're next to try it, so maybe it will help you. He joins to push you off. That is not a moment I want to relive. That was an awful moment. And Twisted, I still need to give him his revenge for that. I don't want to talk about it. So Teaming Up Tuesdays is great. I do Warzone. I now do Fall Guys. I try and play games that allow me to play with other people. And then I have my Thirsty Thursdays. Thirsty Thursdays, I am still navigating, trying to figure out what it is. So come along. It's not really, it's kind of like a talk show. It's kind of like a podcast. It's kind of like if I feel like gaming, I game. But I do try and gear it towards you guys, finding out about you guys, telling you who I am. We're navigating Thirsty Thursdays, but come with a drink, whether it's alcoholic, coffee if it's that time of day for you, Gatorade. I don't care what it is. Come with a drink because we're usually thirsty on Thursday. This Thursday, I have decided that we're going to talk about books because with COVID, we've all been inside. I'm not trying to get rid of the spice. We've all been inside. So we're going to talk about books. What's your favorite book? What you're looking at? It could be anything, comics, manga, chapter books, teen books. There could be a possible giveaway. I don't know. You have to show up to find out. And of course, there'll be other talks about other things, but that's the big one. We are big readers in this family. So come Thirsty Thursday, that should probably be around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's what it is. I really do hope you guys come prepared with whatever books you like to read. And then next Savory Sunday, I apparently have some requests. So I'm going to do some research and we'll see what we do. No internet second place. Hopefully you have internet on those days, Jack. Hopefully we'll see you around. Pretty and Green, I hope to see you around. Probably going to need you Tuesday with Toom and anybody else. You guys have been great. My website's been posted in there. I will get you guys the link to the YouTube channel. Everything you guys seen here, thank you, dude. Thank you, Naso. I will be better at that, I swear. Like I said, if you have suggestions, you can post it in that website. You can also see what I have for purchase through donation. And you can also, if you have suggestions, post through my social media. And if you have questions about where to purchase through donations, you can reach me there or through my social media, and I will direct you to where you need to be. You guys have all been fantastic. You can check out the 2 Discords that I'm always in if you can't find me or reach me, and that is through UV, United Vindication, and through Team Serious. They are both great Discords. I'm always in both. So you guys have a great day. I will see you guys on Teaming Up Tuesdays. Bye, guys.